Hello Marymede Catholic College. We're at the end of term 2. Students have received their reports and they're now about to embark on a couple of weeks of break. So I wish all of the students a fantastic and restful break. Before we finish up, we'd like to share with you some of the great learning that's happened across the college this semester. Today we're going to share some insights from grade 5 because this week we had our learning showcase for years 2, 3 and 5 when we heard all about what they learnt in their inquiry units across the course of this semester. So enjoy. Thank you. What class are you in? What class are you in and who's your teacher?
I'm in 5C and my teacher is Miss Cooper.
And how has Miss Cooper helped you with your learning during the inquiry cycle?
She's gave us inspirations on what we should do, and she's gave us lots of ideas.
What have you been learning about for your focus?
My focus was on the impact of Italy into Australia and what they done.
What have you learnt about Italy through the inquiry cycle?
I've learned lots of different facts about Italy, and I've learned their impact on Australia.
Can you tell me about what's involved with the inquiry cycle?
We had a plan. We asked an expert and we asked a book, we got information from a book, and then we researched questions. So we made a data chart of all our information to help us with making our poster.
What did you learn about yourself as a learner through this process?
I learned that I could be creative and I could be inspirational. I learned that I have a good inspiration on others.
What's been the focus of your inquiry unit?
Our focus has been sharing a little bit of information about our culture and researching about it, and showing some kids by creating posters and sharing it in the expo night.
Can you share with the community a little bit about what you focused on?
I focused on some special events that happen in my culture, which is India, and I also focused on some famous celebrities and what the flag colours represent in my culture.
What's involved in the inquiry cycle?
You got to first do a plan, which for us was doing a data chart. Then we gather all the information up and get the stuff ready that we're going to use to create it, and then we do our finishing product.
When you presented your information and you shared it with parents yesterday, what happened yesterday afternoon?
All the parents from the Year 5 level and the kids came and we shared our information, and we looked at some other ideas from other classmates and peers, and we also added some decorations on our table.
What's something that you take away as a big learning for you from this inquiry project?
All cultures are the same and we should all respect everybody.
And what did you learn about yourself as a learner?
That I can actually research and gather information really well by going and looking at websites and looking at Safari.
What have you been focusing on for your inquiry project?
We've been focusing on our culture, and mine is Italy, and that lots of people have other cultures like India, Malta and Canada.
Can you share with us a big learning for you about your culture?
My culture is, so I'm half Italian, and I learnt some Italian celebrities and the impact, and lots of new places like Venice, and I learnt where it is where the map of Australia is in Italy.
And what did you have to do as part of the inquiry cycle? What were the different stages involved in that?
So first we had to plan and then make a poster and then decorate the poster and then put artifacts on our table where our poster was being placed.
Did you use a data chart?
Yes, we did use a data chart to put all our information on.
Okay, and what did you learn from doing the data chart? What did that help you with?
It helped me research, and it helped me to design, plan some stuff on our good copy, on our poster.
And what are some important pieces to when you go about researching? What are some important things that you do?
So I write in full sentences so that I can understand what I'm writing.
What have you learnt about yourself as a learner through this process?
That I can be imaginative and creative throughout my pieces of poster.
And what happened yesterday afternoon?
All the parents came and I got to show my mum and my brother my work, and they were really proud of me, of what I accomplished throughout this term.
This week we were excited to welcome back the families of our grade 2, 3 and 5 students to our inaugural Learning Showcase. After not having parents on campus for so long, students and parents alike were so excited to see inside the classroom and learn more about what's been happening in Inquiry. There was such a sense of pride as students shared their creations and showcased their learning.
This year we've had a real focus on teaching our science and humanities through an inquiry approach. This ensures that we're accounting for student voice as well as student interest. In grade 2 this term, they looked at how life has changed since the past. They had a focus on creative and critical thinking skills where they were able to design a product for the future. This term in grade 3, the students were looking at the design process and how they could make a moving toy. They had the problem that they had to solve of how to get a marshmallow across to their friends camping. And to solve this problem, they made catapults and learnt about how to reflect on their designs and modify them for better use. The grade 5s had a topic about migration and how migration has influenced Australia. It was a fantastic opportunity for students to connect with their heritage and their parents' and grandparents' heritage and share their journeys and how their cultures have made Australia richer.
We look forward to continuing to find opportunities for parents to share in their child's learning, and we'll have future learning cases throughout the remainder of the year for those year levels that weren't showcased in Term 2. Thank you to our grade 2, 3 and 5 teachers for nurturing and encouraging our students' curiosity to learn. I was so proud of what each and every student was able to produce.
I hope you enjoyed what the students have shared about their inquiry work this term, and I wish all of the students a fantastic holiday, a restful break, and I hope they have some time to do some really fun things at home. Thanks very much to students and of course the parents and the staff for their support over the course of Term 2 this year, and we look forward to seeing you all again in Term 3. Thank you.